And I was so excited today to know that the creativity is kind of the message of today. It's all about the way your mind works, how you look at something differently. So in the past 10 years, we've worked with 90 projects and productions on 4 continents. It's pretty incredible. We've created an activist toolkit. One of our projects was created by a young 24-year-old intern of mine named Jessica Mayberry. Jessica had just graduated from college, and she knew that she wanted to go to India, and she wanted to teach Indian women how to use video to tell stories that really mattered. First of all, Jessica had to learn how to use video. That was number one. We sent her on a course. We helped her create a mission statement. We helped her refine her objectives using the techniques in the Creative Activist Toolkit. And she went off to India. Now, 10 years later, Jessica, about 7 years later, is the largest producer of creative, community-based videos in India. They're now talking about cell phone technology, meeting internet, news wire providers and village internet services to be able to help people gather and produce their materials. It's phenomenal. It's so exciting. Tony Piggott is another one of our people. We're privileged to work with. He's one of your people, actually. He is the CEO of J. Walter Thompson in Canada. His particular skill is knowing how to brand things. So he started Brand Aid. It's this really cool organization that helps artisan craftsmen brand and market their materials. Right now, they're going into Macy's. So we were inspired by them to create, I just thought I'd advertise, our own t-shirt line. My friend over here is helping us. Julie is also helping us do a feature film on Dan, finally. This is inspired by the concept that brands can really matter, and you all know that your brands all matter. I'm so inspired by hearing what you're doing today. It's inspired by Dan's sense of entrepreneurialism and philanthropy. Our message is it's a hands-on revolution out there, and we're inviting you today to come on board with your hands to mine and really launch the On Revolution. This is what we're calling a gathering place for people all over the world to come together around issues and ideas, to share resources, to upload stories, to download stories that are inspiring, that you can breathe in, and upload the stories about what you're doing. We are working initially with kids. We're calling it Rock Your World, and we're hoping to take it to 11 million school children around the world. Not that slide yet. That's too provocative. 11 million school children, and the other thing we're doing is a mother's campaign called Exo Moms, based on a film that we did with Julia Roberts, Hillary Clinton, Rosie O'Donnell, and Christiane Amanpour for the Oprah Winfrey Network about the power of mothers to change the world. But today, I'm asking for you people to know your power. In the course of history, there comes a time when humanity is called to a higher level of consciousness, to reach for a new moral ground, a time when we have to shed our fears and bring hope to each other. That time is now. And when you feel like you're going to falter and it's all a bit too much, and who am I anyway to do it, I'd ask you to remember that story of that kid. Didn't live very long, but that story was built and traveled around the world, rippling around the world to this day, and it will continue because it touches individuals. It's raw, it's authentic, it's funny, it's sad, but it's real. So if you feel like you can't quite get it together to go after it and tell those stories, and I know you will, just remember a quote from Goethe that's always moved me. It's like this: whatever you can do or believe you can do, begin it now. Genius has boldness, power, and magic. Begin it now.